The Final Fantasy franchise has brought in around $20 billion in sales since its debut in 1987. The video games of course make up the bulk of this, with about 203 million copies sold total across the series. So what are the top 10 best-selling entries? The most recent mainline Final Fantasy, 16, has sold around about 3.5 million copies as of March of this year. The game has since launched on Xbox, so this figure might be slightly higher. 1994's Final Fantasy VI has sold 3.8 million copies. However, this is based on old data, and given that Final Fantasy VI has seen numerous re-releases on multiple other platforms in modern times, it's thought to be that this figure is quite a bit higher. Final Fantasy XIII has sold about 6.6 million copies. If we're looking at the entire 13 trilogy, it sold just over 11 million copies. Pretty impressive given that 13 is still yet to receive a remaster. Final Fantasy VII Remake has sold around 7 million copies. This is based on 2023 information, and since then the game is launched on Xbox. It's also due to launch on Switch 2 later on this year, so this figure is set to climb. Final Fantasy XII has sold on close around 8 million copies, including its remaster. The fan favorite Final Fantasy IX has sold almost 9 million copies, and yes, we're still waiting for that remake. Final Fantasy VIII beats out 9 by an extra million, coming in at close on 10 million copies. Final Fantasy XV has sold about 10 million copies. Although a lot of people probably won't think so, 15 was actually a huge success for Square Enix, even though it's commonly positioned as the most controversial Final Fantasy game. The OG Final Fantasy VII has sold about 16 million copies total. This also includes its numerous re-releases. And the big dog here is Final Fantasy X, coming in at 21 million copies. There is a slight caveat though to this one, it does also include 10-2. While the first game absolutely makes up the bulk of these sales, this figure also includes the remaster, which bundles in 10-2. An honorable mention here is Final Fantasy XIV, though this one is different compared to the rest, as it's an MMORPG that continues to receive large expansions every couple of years. However, the game has over 30 million registered users, with millions upon millions of sales under its belt. 14 has become one of the most profitable titles for Square Enix in the company's history.